2 years ago, this was Ukraine's Independence Square. Riot police firing on protesters in Maidan. More than 50 killed at close range. The result was the ouster of Ukraine's Russian-leading president, Viktor Yanukovych, and Russia's subsequent annexation of Crimea. Now the Ukrainian military is on high alert, fearful of another conflict with Russia. Moscow shut off 3 crossings at the Crimea-Ukraine border last week. Kyiv accuses Russia of massive troop buildups in the Donbas region and along the border shared by the two countries. Phillip Carber of the POTOMAC Foundation says the moves have clear invasion potential.
They're reorganizing the 20th Army that'll control those, and then they've created this new First Guards Tank Army. So since the end of the Cold War, the Russians haven't had any tank army. Well, they're back.
But Russia accuses Ukraine of provocations by planning raids in Crimea. Moscow released this video of a suspected saboteur accused of planning to bomb infrastructure in Crimea. President Vladimir Putin says it's a terror tactic.
This attempt to provoke an outbreak of violence, to provoke a conflict, is nothing other than a desire to divert public attention from the country by those who took power in Kyiv, to continue to stay in power and to continue stealing from their own people.
Residents in DZHANKOI, a Crimean city near the de facto border with Ukraine, report all is calm now.
I have seen police patrols in a couple of places near the market. Nothing special. Actually, everything is as usual.
Observers say both sides seem to be preparing for something bigger. Defense analysts in Moscow say a full-scale battle would take the world by surprise.
The United States right now is in the turmoil of a very divisive election campaign. President Obama is a lame duck and most likely will not take any serious action. Europe is also divided after Brexit by the refugee crisis, by other things.
Experts say the West needs to provide a united front to help diffuse the tension. One goes so far as to say Western politicians should at least start paying attention. Carolyn, Presutti, VOA News, Washington.